ES208. If you guys don't know what that school is, it's like kind of a similar school, but I just met with different students or classmates, and they seem to enjoy the tournament for fun. But basically, what we practice so far is that we have to keep focusing on our, you know, mental training, of course. And yes, guys, I'm live. Hey guys, if you guys haven't seen the premiere, that will happen in about 25 minutes. So I'll be doing a stream real quick, just before I make up for it. If you guys want to tune in, just click the link in my bio. I also posted a short too, just in case. Everybody has to be here right now. Um, come join us. And I met the Panthers. I met the other schools as well. I know some of you guys were probably there because it's New York. Like, who wouldn't say? And it's probably a great thing to do whenever it comes to playing sports. You know, sometimes whenever they go to college and start playing random objects that comes out to our mind, and that is not focusing on our truth. But on behalf of every student, we may now have been chosen as our winner. But we haven't decided on the voting process because some of these teams are mixed up because we went on a defense mode. In case of a defense mode, I'll show you in just a bit. Um, I might say that not everybody has a fair chance on being as a great athlete. Sometimes we had to participate in the Special Olympics unified sports. This this unified sports can really help us out. And shout out to all the people that are competing on this champion. And we may know that sports can really be addicted to anyone. So, just to let you know. Hey guys, hey everybody, I'm back. I am officially back. Waiting for everyone to pop in. Mm-hmm. Anyone here? Alright, I see nobody in chat right now. Alright guys, are you guys here? Type of one in the chat if you're here. Um, remember that everybody has to be here for this awesome stream, so don't miss out on it. Kerr, hello. Good to see you. How's my day going? It's going good. Kevin, good to see you. Oh wow, it seems like um Urban Jungle Productions. Are you a Can you stop asking me that question? I don't Is it fun being Asian or do you wish I was a panda? I mean, the reason why I like being Asian is because that's my culture. That's my country. I heard they know kung fu. Oh yeah, I remember seeing that one panda movie where they do kung fu. It's called like a kung fu panda movie, and I heard that some YouTubers were voice acting that character. Sometimes they see that movie. It was kind of fun to watch. But basically, it's just for fun to educate and yeah, that's funny. Yeah, it's so funny. Yeah, I agree. Do I know? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, it's true. I like Master Ugoy. Same, bro. Me and you are literally in the same page. So do I know how to speak Chinese? I normally speak different languages like French, um, Brazilian, Italian, and many of those countries. So, all right, I'll be back. Hold up. All right. The reason why I like watching Kung Fu Panda movie is because it's so funny, but sometimes they get better at it. Norma, Michael. All right, Norma. Thank you for subscribing. Daniel, Panda, Y4C. Hello, good to see you. Um, yes, guys, I'm officially back from uh from this long trip. It's like a basketball tournament trip. Oh, Norma. Okay, okay. I know that. I know you're gonna subscribe. All right, but thank you. You don't have to repeat that many times. So, anyways, I went to that basketball tournament. It was so much fun. Um, but I also got another practice starting as a Monday. Bonjour. It's like hello or come. It shows like bonjour means hello or greetings. That's what it is. I know some other French words, so What about you guys? Do you speak any French? Or like I said, I went to a basketball tournament. It was fun. I met some of the people that came from different schools and it was fun. So we had to defeat them in a basketball game. Like so what we did was we had to pass the ball to other person. So what school? Uh, I'll tell you the school. It was 208. That's where students used to study with. So as you could see it from the title. So based on based on if you don't know which school I went for the trip, it's in the title. So yeah, I went to 208, which is part of middle school. It was fun. I seen the Panthers from the other school. Yeah, so all right, thank you. You're welcome. So yeah, I went there. I saw the Panthers from the other. You're going on a cruise? Oh, okay. Good luck. I hope the cruise is a fun ride for you. And Is anyone gonna be at the cruise with you, or just you? Like your family members? Is anyone else going to be there, or like you know? I hope you have a good day today. Well, thank you very much. So we've decided on choosing the winner of the basketball tournament. You and your family, cool. So we decided to choose the winner between these opposite schools, right? So for some reason, I there's a 50-50 chance of getting the win in a basketball tournament. But somehow we managed to practice by doing exercises, and then what we did was it's just for fun. And so what we did was they had to take the bus there from the first school to the next school, and it's kind of like a long journey to get there. But yeah, I know some students were tired because they were sweating. They kept on running and running, and we decided to take a long break and just drink some water, and that's it. So at this point in time, there was a swap between these two teams, and then we gone head to head, but we decided to do a defense on the basketball team, and then later on we decided to guard the ball from not shooting onto the hoop. So that's called a rebound, or not a rebound, a rebound. So it was fun, but I still like basketball more. But precisely, I rather choose many different sports as well. So I have a question for you. What are you gonna do at the cruise? Based on what you I know it's your vacation to that one trip. And do you guys like going on the cruise? If so, what is your favorite? Maybe like what? Do you guys like play or go to the auditorium and see some people performing, or like do any of those stuff, or do you just rather go to a place that is comfortable, but maybe like in the cruise they have like a room there, so you can sleep on the bed, but you know. So tell us what you're gonna see in the cruise when you get on it, though. So and then after you came back from the cruise, just tell us all about it. So and then we'll probably chat a little bit more about the cruise thing, and then yeah, water slides. Okay, what else you got there? Buffet. Okay, and what else? Oh, it's a. Oh, okay, cool, cool. Buffet. What else? Maybe like arcade games. Oh yeah, cool. I guess there are a lot more games that they have in the cruise, but it rather seems important than just um maybe like playing basketball games, or whether they. I'm surprised they have it there. Yeah, I know, right? I mean, some cruises have like different games, but sometimes they have different foods too. But they don't actually give you food, but sometimes you can take it on your own. Somehow they give you like utensils, in order to give you the food though. But sometimes they ask someone to give you the food, and they might say, "Well, you can take it as many as you want, but just a little bit though. Only if." And I didn't know that some cruises might have like, yeah, that's true. Definitely swimming as well. Like, not every single cruise might have water slides, but somehow it has a lot. And sometimes whenever people hear announcements on the cruise, they might know which part of direction they have to follow, because if they don't hear the announcements on the cruise, then that means they won't even get a chance to see the view. Because what if people might won't even follow their announcements? Like, they can probably just ignore it and just do what you want in that cruise, and maybe just, probably eat and probably just take a photo on it, and maybe, do something that's really fun for them. And maybe one day there's one singular spot where most people had to take, and it's either at a different location or, something like that. Also, sometimes they had to see different decorations, different designs on each cruise. But somehow, what they do is they have a swimming pool. Sometimes when, and I would love to see a person who makes jokes. I forgot what they're called. Oh, is it called like comedy shows or like comedian? Oh yes, a comedian makes a funny joke in that cruise too. And sometimes people might say they done hilarious jokes. Yes, that's so. Would you ever see a comedian on a stage? Like, have you ever seen that before? Like in that cruise, they see many people make funny jokes out of it. Like, sometimes they might they might have that in the cruise, or you know. So not all cruises might have different types of stages, but it can be different as well. Depend. Oh, yeah, you do. That's cool. That's good to hear. Maybe you can attend a comedy event where everybody gets a chance to, tell everyone their funny jokes, and they somehow got to make people laugh at their own. And, you know, that's what they do some days. But at this point, it's just for fun. And sometimes, whenever they go up to the stage and ask the audience their favorite joke, and they can actually laugh about it. And, sometimes you might see a different experience from that tour of the cruise. Maybe they better, do something like that. So, can you tell us more about the cruise and what you see, like what you see in that floor of each cruise? So, tell us more about it. Is there is there anything? So, go ahead. So, I think our bedroom will have a window. Okay. So that's gonna be cool. Okay. Let's see. I think you can watch a movie from the pool. Oh yeah, they do. Yes, that sounds fun too. But not everybody can watch movie in that auditorium, but they still have it anyways. But precisely, they can have it anywhere. But yeah, I agree. Is there anything you wanted to share? Go ahead. Maybe somehow it can be scary or it can be fun. It depends. But not everybody can watch scary movies like in that one movie. But it depends on the director. It's or somehow they created this movie, or even other than that too. You know, sometimes it would be different than just comparing to one movie or another. And not every single movie are funny, but sometimes it can be scary or